My name is Endeavour, and this is All the Mods 10. Right, so as you can see, between episodes, I've been a little bit busy, and I did say I was going to build a factory over here, and this is what we're going for. So, mainly, we're going for bricks, and on the edge, this is polished borderless bricks from chips, and this is a really cool block. Obviously, it's based on the brick block, so it matches really well. And then something I always like doing is matching bricks with tuff, as I've done over there a little bit. It's like granite and tuff, because it just, those colours just work really well together. And as you'll see as well, we have, even though we've already got a platform down here, I've built this one up a little bit more. Now, I'm not sure about the stone brick now. I think maybe once I get some of the smooth stone in, or maybe completely replace this with smooth stone, I think that'll work a lot better. But it is still very rough at the minute. Got a lot more to do. You'll notice I've got this little platform here as well, and the reason for that is I've got a staircase going down under there, so I'm not putting in details just for the sake of it. That's necessary. So if we come around here, this staircase is a little bit precarious. Now, I need to expand this out a little bit. But as I say, it's early days. And then inside, just got a big open area at the minute. This is all going to be sectioned off. I'm going to have a few things going on. First thing we're going to do today is get some more power generation up and running, and it's going to be the same thing that we've got in here. So we've just got, I might actually move this one as well, but in here we're just using a gas burning generator burning anything. I think this is like something ridiculous, like 70,000 FE per tick. So I'm going to do quite a few of these. I usually do them in pairs, so probably 4, maybe 6, but I think 4 should be more than enough. And then we've just got this staircase going up here, but I've also added another staircase in down here that goes down into the basement. We do have the elevator, and that's probably what I'm going to use all the time, but just for an added bit of realism, I like to have a staircase so I don't have to use the magic elevators. Let's just head over to the mining dimension. I'll show you what else I've been up to. So last time we got this crazy pickaxe, and this mine's in a 5x3 area, which is very important for what I've been doing. So if we just drop down here to the level where I've been mining, this is not there. So I came down to Y75, and I believe this is the best level for aluminium. So I've basically just been mining around here. Now, there's nothing in my inventory at the minute, but we'll just have a look at this. A few seconds, that's what we'll get. It's ridiculous. I've just been doing this loads, just basically just running and getting tons of stuff. Look at this absolute madness. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I've been stocking up on things. I've got tons of raw gold and raw iron now. Don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't have any auto processing going on yet, but this is what I've been doing. And it did take me a while to find some aluminium, but I did get there eventually. And then once I'd done that, I did the ore site potions and crafted those into the charm of aluminium site. And then I've just been using this little bit to try and get some aluminium. And as you can see, there is quite a lot down here. So I've been doing that, mining up some of this, and it's been going very well. So if you look in storage, 289 aluminium ore, which I can double up as well, but hopefully we'll be able to do something eventually that's better than double. So I'm going to leave that as it is, and then we can get the most out of it a bit later on. Right, so first things first, I need to get this power generation going, don't I? So I'm going to craft up all of this stuff. Basically the same thing, so we just need a few electrolytic separators, a few pressurized reaction chambers, and then some gas bend generators. I'm just going to have one crusher. I may even repurpose this one because this is more than enough to feed quite a few of them. And then we can basically just rip all of this out, get all this set up over there, and then after that we can get on with doing some auto mining. So let me get this set up and we can have a look at the finished product. Okay, so a short time later, and I've got all this set up. So you'll see we have our first internal wall as well, just so we can start sectioning this off. But I've got 6 of these generators around here now. And I did forget as well, it was a bit of a process to get these gas bend generators, because the first one I got that I'm using in the start house, I actually got for free from a quest. So I did have to do a couple of things, but we'll have a look at that in a second. And I do have 6 of these set up now. So this is going to provide more than enough power than what we need for the early game anyway. And even for the crazy thing I'm going to do today, this should be more than enough. So I moved the crusher across. I went and got some more warped warp blocks, shove those in there, and we have a full chest of biofuel waiting to go into these. And this is just piped into all of them. We have one sink under there as well that's providing the water to all 12 machines that need it. And then these just send the ethane into the gas bend generators, and these are all backed up now because they're all piped into this ultimate energy cube, and as you can see this is full as well. So we also have this linked up to the flux network, good to go. So aside from that, I also did a little bit more work around here. Now the problem I was having is this staircase was pushed across this side because of where this elevator is. So I've moved this over here a bit because it was over here and I was designing the whole building around where that elevator was, which was a bit silly. So I've moved it this way a little bit, and it's just in this little nook in the wall. So that just means I've moved it out of this, what was like an elevator room. So I'm going to use this for something else. I don't know what yet, but I should probably block that off as well. I got all that linked up all the way down to the bottom, and I haven't done anything with this staircase. It's still looking a bit horrible and grey at the minute. So power sorted, staircase sorted, because this, I didn't like the other one that was over there as well, because I was like having to come out of here, turn a little bit, and it just didn't look right. So I thought, having a bit of a balcony going all the way around, probably all the way around, I don't know. And I have just done it with spruce and oak at the minute, but we may do something a bit fancier eventually. I'm just basically just trying to get a layout with something that looks alright. And then we've got this nice little bridge into the start house and our original power setup over here. So this will be going, but it's still got a bit of Ethernet at the minute and it's still linked up to the Flux network. So I thought I'd let it get through all of that and then we can get rid of it. All these machines as well, these will be moving, and including this new one. So this is the osmium compressor, and I needed this to get the gas burning generator because the crafting recipe is a bit of a pain. So we needed to get these refined obsidian ingots, and you do that in an osmium compressor. You just put osmium in with refined obsidian dust, and that turns it into a refined obsidian ingot. So I had to do that 4 for each one. I did 6 of them, so yeah. But that's all done, and we have the power to do what I want to do. So I've also set up a crafting terminal in here because I was getting sick of going down there all the time, and I've just started doing this as well, the efficiency tier 2. So I'll just grab 16, I think, and then while I'm explaining everything else, we can get the other ones done, can't we? So that was the efficiency. So we'll do the processing as well. I want to get 36 of those. And what we need to craft are these things. So we need an all laser base, and then I'm going to put 36 of these all the way around it. And these are the things that we need to power, and those will send the power to this one and make it do its thing. And basically that is just mining stuff out of the ground. But it doesn't physically mine things, it basically creates the resources out of nothing. And as you can see here on the first page, we can also do this with vibranium and also allmodium and unobtainium as well, wherever they are. Yeah, so there's allmodium. And to do this, it's not that easy. You can't just stick it down anywhere. With this, we have to put it down in a deep dark. And I think allmodium is the one I'm going to do first. So we need to get across to a deep dark once we've crafted everything we need. So first is the all laser base. So if we control click on there, craft up everything we need. And if we get, is that still going? Oh, that's probably waiting for those to finish actually before I can do the all laser base. That's annoying. Laser drill, or am I going to need stuff for this as well? Yeah. Let's just get a few of these. A couple of stacks. They will get used. So for the laser drill, that's going to use latex as well. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have done these just yet, but I'll wait for these to finish and then we'll get these laser drills crafted. Right, so those are finished. I've got a stack of them there. So now we can do the other thing. So laser drill, and I'm going to need 36 of those. All right. Oh no, nether brick. No. I must have some netherrack though. Let's just go get a load of this smelted. You go in there. Right, that nether brick's coming in now, so let's try that again. Laser drill. Right, so let's do these machine frames first. Let's get 36 of those. This could take a while again because this is using the dissolution chamber. But I suppose while that's doing that, we're going to be over in the deep dark, are we? And I need to get access to this. So it would be nice if I could do this remotely. So I think what we should do now is set up some wireless AE. Fairly simple thing to do, isn't it? So let's get on with that. So firstly, we want a wireless crafting terminal. This thing here. So crafting table. Oh, it's a dense energy cell. Okay, let's get a few of those. One of you. Crafting terminal. So fluids pearl. And then finally the wireless receiver. And now we should be able to do the wireless crafting terminal. Nice. And that should charge automatically from our wireless charging. Now, if I go on that, it says it's not linked. So we need to link this to something, don't we? So to do that, firstly, we're going to need some of these things, the quantum link chamber. So let's get the flux pearls first, because we're going to need loads of these. Let's do a stack. Why is that going slow all of a sudden? Is it doing something else? Okay, so multitasking here, but the simple machine frames are done now, so that means we can craft the laser drills. So if we just get a few of these. And that's 36 laser drills. Nice. So I'm also going to need a flux point to get the power over there. And I'm really low on obsidian as well, I think. So I need to work on that. But I think when we do the unobtainium one, we're going to get loads of obsidian from that as well. So let's just get a flux point. We're going to need some cables. Well, let's use pipes. I've started using the ultimate pipe upgrades as well now, because these are netherite, and as you know, we've got tons of that. Did I get an all laser base? I didn't, did I? So let's grab one of those. This is the thing that goes in the middle with all these around it. Pipes on the back, that's not enough. And we're also going to use an ender chest to send things back. So let's just grab a couple of these. I don't know if I'm going to use the same one or do a separate one for this thing, but let's just go with that for now. I think we're pretty much there. Just want to get this wireless set up. In fact, I don't actually need a lot of these, do I? Because it's the quantum link chamber, isn't it? I need And I only need 2. Actually only need 1, don't I? Because I'm doing the wireless. I'm thinking I'm doing 2. But let's just get 1 of those. That's all I need for that. And then I also need 8 of these quantum rings. Should have most of this, I think. Let's grab that. Right, is that everything for that one? Right, I need to do 2 of these to do the quest. So I'll probably do that later. But the singularities, we've got tons of these. Let's have a look. But yeah, 500 now. So we just need to get 1 of those. And tiny TNT, which I have the recipe for up here. So if we grab that, take some flint and steel. So if we just cool them down here, it's not going to do much damage, but set the magnet off, throw that down there, put that down, and set it off. Oh no, that's not right, is it? It's ender dust I need. Grab that. Yep, alright. I missed a bit. Luckily I saved it. Stick you down there, you and you, blow that up. We now have 2 quantum entangled singularities, and we can use these to link things together wirelessly. Right, so back down below ground where we're going to get everything set up, I've crafted up another set of these, and the reason for that is, if we have a look in E2, that is just to complete this quest. So you need to do 16 of those and 2 of those, which is what I've done, so I can just get that reward. And this is what's going to allow us to use the wireless anywhere, but we don't have the thing that will actually link it yet. So that is also in the quest as well, just in case you want that for reference. You need this thing, the wireless access point, and we're also going to ignore the wireless booster thing. I will do it just for the quest, but we're not actually going to use those. So let's get the wireless access point. So grab that, it should be fairly simple. Just need to do another wireless receiver, and then wireless access point, done. So we'll do the boosters as well, but the reason I don't need these is because I've done the quantum entangled singularity and the quantum ring. So this basically is just like a beefed up version of these things. So actually I do have 1 there, so I do I need to do 2? No, that's it. Okay, so that's that done as well. Nice. Oh, do I need to do the wireless terminal first? That's annoying. That's the basic one, isn't it? Oh, tell you what, I'll do that later. Okay, so I think we've got pretty much everything we need now. So I'll put 1 of those in there and half of those in there because we don't need both of them. Right, so for the wireless access point, I've just done this cable down here. This is where I'm gonna put the quantum ring. But let's do the basic version first. So should we go? How many channels? I'm only using 5 channels there. So let's put that there. We are gonna move all this around eventually when I do a decent controller, because this is looking a bit silly at the minute. We've only got 1 controller and all these huge cables coming off it. But you know what? It's more than doing the job. I still have tons of channels left, so I'm not too worried. Right, so to use the wireless, all we need to do is sync up our crafting terminal. And we do that just by shift clicking it in. It goes into this one and then straight down into here. So if we look in this now, we now have access to everything we've got, just like we was at one of the normal terminals. The problem we have is, if I just come a little bit away, I'm already out of range. So what we would do to fix that is put, where have I put it, the booster cards into here, and that would increase the range. But instead of doing that, we're going to use the quantum ring. So all that is for really is to sync it up. So now, if we put the quantum ring on here, we need to do this just in a square of 8. And then we put the quantum link chamber in the middle, and that is online. What we need to do is put the quantum entangled singularity in there, and then put the other one in here. But where do we put it? Well, it's not there yet. What we need to do is craft this thing, the quantum bridge card. Now, I do have some of these, so they have actually come in handy. So I just need to do an advanced card, and then we can put 1 of those in there, and that gives us the quantum bridge card. So now, if we go into our wireless, put that into there, it puts up this slot here, which looks familiar. So we'll put that in there. We now should be good. So come right over here, that still works, and we can see everything. Now, in theory, I should be able to go really, really, really far away and still have access to that. To prove that, we can go to another dimension as well, because those quantum link chambers work across dimensions. So if, let's go, no, that's not. Right, let's go in here. So if we have a look, we still have access to everything. This would have been very handy at my Enderman farm, just to move all the stuff across, but we've done that now. Still working crazily well. But anyway, we now have wireless storage, so we can get this from anywhere. Didn't need this, but I still like having the terminals around just in case I lose this for some reason. I think now we've got everything we need, haven't we? But even if I haven't, I can get it anywhere. So let's get across to the deep dark and try and get this thing set up. Ancient City, that's the one. Right, so the warden isn't going to be too happy at me, but let's just go up here a bit. Let's just try and get away from all the skulk sensors. Right, now does this count? No, that's not deep dark anymore, so I need to make sure that I'm in a deep dark biome. Is this discount? No, that's an orchard. Is this deep dark? No, that's not either. What's going on? Right, I may just have to do this somewhere where I'm bound to get attacked, but tell you what, if we just take a hoe, we'll break some of the sensors. Not because I'm scared of the one, it's just annoying. Don't seem to be a lot over here, does there? Let's grab these. Any more? There's a few up here. Don't appear to be any shriekers around here though. Oh, there's one there. You go with it. Right, so I think that should make it nice and simple. Right, so we're just going to put one block down, and then we can put the all laser base on top of that. Then, with the laser drills, we're just going to have 9 on each side. So we're just going to go like this. Actually, I want to make sure this is centered on a chunk. Not centered, but all within one chunk. So that's alright. And then we're just going to go all the way around. And once these are powered, this will basically make this do its thing. So we can put some, none of those efficiency ones in there. But we're going to put them in all of these as well. So I still need to get the rest of those crafted up. So let's just put all these down. You can put more than this down as well. Oh, I really shouldn't use this pick. But let's just get the rest of these done. And then just like that, that is all of those done. So now we just need to provide them with power. And we should be good. So I'll just go all the way around the bottom. Just like that. And then we just need to pipe that into the top as well. So should we have like a working side on this side? Put that there. Flux point. Put that on there. Did I bring a wrench? I did. I don't even need to use my wireless. So let's put that there. And then we need that in there. And that should start providing those with power. But it's not on. I haven't set my network. Do that. Right, so those have got power now. So those bottom ones should be sending things that. It's still going to be slow at the minute because we don't have all of the upgrades in. But, oh, I've got echo shards as well. Great, I didn't even know that did that. So we are going to want to filter this as well to tell it what we need. And what we need to put in there actually is all Ammonium pickaxes. But is all we're getting at the minute echo shards? Interesting. Maybe that's all we get. If we only got echo shards and all Ammonium here, that would be brilliant. Now, I really hope the Ammonium works. Right, so I've left this for a couple of minutes. I've got all the power hooked up at the back, and all I've got so far is echo shards. So that will make the item transport of this much easier, because all I need to do is just sort out echo shards and hopefully all Ammonium. So I'm just going to get everything else sorted now. I'm going to get all of these add-ons in. So I need processing, efficiency, and speed. I'll get that in all of these, and then I need to get myself another all Ammonium pickaxe, or 6. I don't know if putting 1 in will do it, or if you need to have 6 in to increase the rates. But we'll just go with 1 for now, get that in there, and hopefully this will work. Right, I got a bit impatient, so I've just done the pickaxe first, because I'm not 100% sure on this. So let's put that in there and see if this actually does anything. Right, we've got another echo shard there. And again, pretty sure this is supposed to work. If we look at this, unless I'm doing something wrong. Oh no, I'm doing the depth wrong, Right, so let's put that to 0. That's why we're not getting other things, because I had the depth wrong, so it was only getting echo shards. So, minimum 2, max 20. So, let's just do that 2. Right, yes, there we go. Raw all Ammonium ore. So, we are going to get all Ammonium from this, 2 in a row. Right, so we're going to get other stuff as well. So, maybe putting another 5 pickaxes in here would increase the rates of the all Ammonium. But yeah, so now we just need to get this piped out, get all the upgrades in, and we should be good to go. Okay, so there we go. That is now all complete. So I've got all of these add-ons, all 3 different ones in each of these 36 things around here. So that is going as fast as this setup can go. I could add some more laser drills on, but to be honest, I think it's working all right. So I've also piped that into an ender chest, and that is going into the same one that handles the stuff from the Enderman farm. So that is just going into the main crafting sub-network, and then it'll split out from there where it needs to go. So at the moment, most of this is probably just going to go into the cells, but I can actually look at that from here, can't I? So yeah, if we have a look at all Ammonium, we should be able to see it's going, 400 already, that's really good. Let's just see one going. There we go. So yeah, that is definitely working. And if we look at raw, yeah, so iron and gold, that's going up. Definitely need to get this processed. I'm probably just going to smelt these because I've already got decent iron and gold farms. But then the rest of them, I can process them so we can get more than 1 from each raw ore. That'd be good. So I think now that is everything we need to do in the deep dark, isn't it? So I've already chunk loaded this as well. So in theory, this should just keep working even when I'm back in my base. So actually, let's go test that. Let's go back home. And if we come down into the storage, and then up here, if we look in this one, we can see the items that are coming directly into the cells and don't go into a drawer. So some of these are getting quite high now. We probably should put some of these in drawers. But if we have a look down here, we have plenty of storage. It's not that big a deal. So yeah, anyway, do we still have the all Ammonium coming in? Yeah, I just saw one there. Yeah, so that is just going to keep going. All of this stuff is going to get imported, which is brilliant. So I think now the next thing I want to do is get the Vibranium and the Unobtainium going. Now I am running very low on time because I'm going to be going away for the next few days, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get this done, but I'm going to do my best and see how it goes. Right, so I've got the nether one set up. I just need to get the vibranium pickaxe into there so we can hopefully get some vibranium from that. So it's nice that I've got all of this stuff just to hand. So that's the netherite, then do all the modium, and then finally turn that into vibranium. Now I may need to do a few of these, but I'm just going to go with the one for now. And I've also set up a waystone over there, so let's just go to this one, vibranium mine, and it's exactly the same setup. Done it the same way, just set it to the right depth, which is 100. We can check that just to make sure that, yeah, minimum 100, max 1, 2, 3. So if we now put that in there, we should hopefully get some raw vibranium ore. Yes, there we go. It's all in there, and that is again piped out into this. So I think that's fast enough, isn't it? But let's just stick one of those in there as well, just to make sure. And yeah, we've got this chunk loaded as well. Or is it this one here? So this, again, like the older modding one, should keep the vibranium flowing in. So if we get back, we can test that again. And this wireless has been very handy. So let's have a look at the vibranium. Yeah, got a couple more coming in there. That's great. Someone's attacking me. That's not nice. So yeah, that is it. Now, I was going to get the unobtainium one done, and we need to do that one in the end. I didn't mention as well, the vibranium one needs to do it in the nether, but it's either in a warp forest or a crimson forest. So I went for the warp forest because that's nice and safe, and it's right next to my nether portal. So got that done. We just need to do the unobtainium one, and we need to do that in the end, I believe. Let's just have a look at that. This comes from, yeah, so it needs to be in the end highlands, which is the same place that you mine it from, but then that'll just flow in with us doing absolutely nothing. So that's going to be great. And what I decided to do is get that one set up between episodes because, as I say, I need to go away for a few days and I'm pre-recording this. So if it all goes to plan, you'll be watching this on the Friday and I'll be back on the Monday to do a little bit more recording. So I'll leave this one nice and short, and let me know if you like the shorter episodes or if you just like the usual crazy half an hour, 40-minute ones. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.